What's up? It's yeah, we're back. Chef Jared here.
Sweet Jesus.
Whoop, whoop. Oh my God, he's still alive. New kid in Miami, and he's still here, guys. Let's give him a round of applause for that. Steve Bradley here, Clutch Burger.
My man.
On the Miami Community News. Thanks so much for hosting us and this awesome show. We want to give a shout out to our new sponsor, Elise Kilman with KAT Marketing. Rumor on the street, she's a new member over at the Coral Gables Chamber of Commerce. Good job.
Congratulations.
Mark Trowbridge over there. It's a Savage, one of my dudes. Loves Clutch Burger, loves the My Boy Blue. It's his thing. But yeah, we are back. It's Monday. It's almost July.
It is almost July.
I mean, 4th of July, America's
America's
birthday.
Hamburgers.
Grilling out, drinking beers, celebrating America, lighting off fireworks. Get her done.
Get her done.
No, but on a serious note, thanks so much for Grant and Mike Miller for having us on the show. The Restaurant Dudes.
Which is, I think, our official title.
I think that's the new name, the Restaurant Dudes. Just wait till the website comes out at restaurantdudes.com. I currently own that, but I'm working on that right now. But yeah, we're probably just going to end up wandering into random restaurants and with the whole camera crew and just rip restaurants apart.
We're coming to a restaurant near you.
Watch out. You see the Restaurant Dudes, you better run. You better hide. Hide your kids, hide your wives, hide your chefs, hide your front of house staff.
Oh, dear God.
Oh, man. Hey, so it's been 2 weeks since we've been on. You're a father. You have 3 kids, 3 boys. How was Father's Day?
Oh, it was awesome, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. And for you?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I got a little bit.
Your little nugget is walking?
She's walking, dude.
How many months?
14 months.
14 months, and you have a walking child.
She's like cruising.
Holy smokes.
And she does the whole bye.
No way.
I don't think she's like doing bye or giving blowing kisses. I don't think she does. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
My kids didn't walk till they were like 17.
Like they're still not walking.
That's right. That's right.
So
love you, boys.
So Father's Day was cool for me. It was, obviously it was on Sunday, and in the restaurant game where everyone's short staffed, so I had to go into work.
Yep.
But then it started pouring rain, which was beautiful.
It did,
because then it kind of killed the whole volume.
Our whole POS system went down.
That's awesome.
So I apologize to those dads and moms and children that came into the restaurant and enjoyed themselves for lunch.
When stuff like that happens, it's just like all you can do is laugh. You're like
yeah. I used to lose it. I used to get so upset and oh my God, the world's falling apart. And now it's just like,
yeah. Well, hey, you're lucky enough to be alive out at a restaurant right now. Calm down.
Exactly.
I'll be with you. Yeah. I usually just buy a couple beers or go.
That's what I did. I bought 2 beers immediately.
And for yourself, one for this hand, one for this hand.
Exactly.
I almost brought beers on the show today, and then I got scared because once I start, it's hard to stop. And I'm like, it's 9:00. I was at the gas station down the street, and there's there's 4 Locos. I didn't even know they still made 4 Locos, and I'm like, I instantly got a little buzzed looking at 4 Locos. Like back when I lived in San Diego, my buddies would always come visit, and we'd go to the 7-Eleven, buy some 4 Locos, go on the beach, and we would just slam 4 Locos.
Saint Diego,
discovered by the Germans in 1904.
I believe it means whales.
Yeah, something. Well, I don't know if any of you Miami Community News fans out there witnessed the one and only Grant Miller last week popped into a small little restaurant called Clutch Burger on Giralda.
That was so funny.
You saw that video?
So funny.
If you haven't seen it, go jump on their Facebook page or YouTube. I don't know if it's on the YouTube channel, but Clutch University of Beer. So it's something we came up with last month. We're going to host it every 3rd Thursday at Clutch Burger. The next one's July 15th. They'll write that down. July 15th, Thursday, 6:00. We got 20 different beer reps or brewery owners or whatever.
Let's just face it, they're alcoholics.
Yeah, a bunch of boozies. And then we sold 25 tickets. So we had like 50 people packed inside Clutch, and we're trying 20 different beers paired with our food.
Oh, it's so good.
And then Grant Miller here. Grant Miller shows up, and yeah, you got to go check it out because it's hilarious. He's like grabbing a burger in the middle of the restaurant. He's like, he's like the burger sorcerer. He's like,
and your little cameo that you did.
Yeah, and I'm like, hey, welcome to Clutch University. Come on in.
It was Clutch, bro.
Yeah, it was Clutch. Things. Yeah, I learned a lot of cool stuff about these beers. And what's cool is these guys come in because they want to, promote their own product. But they're sitting there giving out T-shirts, hats, The owner of Sun Lab was there. Who else was there? Funky Buddha, Lagunitas, Terrapin,
man.
Three Mavens, Rogue,
breweries.
Brown Distribution was there. I mean, they had
Unreal.
a bunch of people from Duval was there.
Really?
Winwood, everyone was there. People were allegedly shotgunning beers.
Allegedly.
And seeing how fast people can chug certain beers.
Sip aggressively is what I call it.
There's one girl, Michelle from Terrapin. I'm not going to drop any names, but she's good at shotgunning beers. That's what I learned. There's a high and hazy IPA that they have from Terrapin, and it's one of my favorite beers. I usually take that with me when I go golfing, or when I'm at work, or wherever. If I'm on a nice drive,
my strolling
nice
beer
drive through the neighborhood. I'm kidding. Lily and Sarah, if you're listening to me, allegedly, funny. I'm just kidding. My attorney.
He drives a brown Buick.
Yes, brown 1983 Sheepdog. But sorry, I keep plugging my own restaurant here, but you know what this next week is for me?
What, man?
It's my 3-year anniversary, bro.
You're kidding.
July 1st, 3 years we've been open.
Man, I'm speechless.
It's crazy.
That's amazing.
So to think about it, July 1st, 2018, we opened up.
Unreal.
2 weeks later, the Umbrella Sky goes up.
Unreal.
We get critical mass every day for 60 straight days because of the Umbrella Sky. Hit record numbers. And then fast forward a year, COVID happens.
Unreal.
Shuts everybody down. We survived
and
that.
You survived the vid.
And now we survived the vid. Yeah.
And you off camera, you were telling me you 600 pounds?
Yeah.
600 pounds, 1,200 burgers?
Yeah. And that's just, that doesn't count sliders, our turkey burger, our tuna burger,
I'm so impressed. You have no idea, man.
You're a little 1,000 square foot.
Crushing it.
Yeah, we're going to actually bring Chef Jared in this next week.
I'm so down.
As a guest chef. And we're going to be flipping burgers and slamming beers in the back.
Can't even wait. Come say hi. We'll tell you the date.
Yeah, just
figure it out.
Check Clutch Burger's social media, and you'll see it on our story. That's the only way you're going to find out about it, because it's like a super secret pop-up.
I'm so down.
It's going to be a party. It's probably going to be on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, or all of the above.
It could be all of the above.
It could be all of the above.
I'm down.
But it's basically a separate Clutch University, just in the back of the kitchen where, different things can happen, allegedly.
But
yeah, so 3 year 3-year anniversary is coming up.
Amazing, man.
And followed by 4th of July weekend. Usually 4th of July weekend here in Miami is pretty slow if the weather is
right.
Nice, everyone goes to the beach. Everyone's cooking,
grilling at home.
Yeah. Using Dad's new grill.
But if you're feeling lazy, come to the Clutch and have a burger.
Yeah, if you want to, come to the Clutch Burger, it'd be cool. We'd appreciate that.
Exactly.
I'm gonna give a little, just a little forewarning on not just Clutch Burger, but a lot of restaurants. Just in the last couple of weeks, invoices and all the products that we order have just been skyrocketing in price. In fact, this entire last week, I've been just redoing our menu, removing specific items that we just can't afford anymore.
And that's the nature of the business. It's about, I found myself, beef in particular has gone up 25% in the last, and if it and I mean, the impact is absolutely massive. And I find myself trying to engineer dishes that have very high desirability with very low food costs that I could sell in a competitive way. Things like calamari, mussels, a cauliflower entree,
right?
I mean, to try to help offset some of those costs, because at the end of the day, the drivers of your food cost are your proteins, and right now they are literally through the roof.
Yeah. So what do you do? Like, besides that, do you change menu pricing? Do you put specials? Like,
yes.
What do you what's your game plan?
I put a pork chop on the menu that's got so both, man. We raised the prices, but we became sensitive that we didn't want to price ourselves out of the market. So you start looking at other items like a pork chop, hanger steak, skirt steak, things like that.
Right.
and even in today's market, where the prices are very high, that is under the umbrella a relatively low cost item. So maybe engineering a pulled pork would
that stretches a little further.
Yeah, there you go. So the old culinary stretch.
Yeah. So for me, like, you're gonna see at Clutch Burger, if any of you are regulars, that for me, my best margins are in my beer that I sell.
100%.
So, like, you'll see
It's where every
different-
restaurant makes
you'll,
some
you'll
money.
see difference in my happy hour pricing, because before I was basically just giving this stuff away just to get people in, to build that base of, hey, come to Clutch Burger 3 to
Yep.
7 on these days.
Yep.
You get a $5 Wagyu burger with half pound of fries.
I'll be there. What time?
Exactly 3 to 7. So, like, we're tweaking some of these little pieces go a far way. But if you go into one of your local spots and you notice that, don't just assume that they're trying to nickel and dime you.
No, they're not.
Like, they're literally just trying to stay open. Like,
That's it.
And that's what I told my staff. Like,
That's
all right,
it.
guys, here's, and I broke it down for them on the entire menu by food cost per item. This is the worst thing we make no money when we sell this.
Yeah.
We make money when we sell this.
Yep.
When you have your spiel and you're talking to your people,
Man, I got
guide
to the
them
point.
through the menu.
I got to the point where I was doing daily counts, right? So I wanted to measure spoilage, I wanted to measure waste, I wanted to measure all of those things, because throwing away one beef patty that inevitably has an impact on the entire cost structure of the restaurant.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It is. Yep.
Especially if I drink like 2 or 3 of my own beers, I got to make sure I'm bringing that in, because
You got to comp it.
Where'd those 3 beers go? Where'd that case of beer go last night? Allegedly.
Sipping aggressively.
But yeah, it's kind of crazy to think about this. Like, people that aren't in the restaurant game, it doesn't even cross their mind. They're like, oh, everything's,
That restaurant's expensive. Well, I mean, sometimes they are, but it's a dollars and cents game.
I had a guy last I think it was Friday, came in and he's looking at the menu. He's like, "You got anything that's like $3 to $4 on here?" I was like, PBR.
Man, not kidding at all. I used to live in a town, Belleville, Illinois, outside of St. Louis.
I'm saying south. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that
south.
sounds
Yeah.
south.
Yeah, very south. And
You live there? That's weird.
I live there.
I
Yeah,
feel bad for that town.
That's so funny.
Did your
And-
twin brother live there at the same
Yeah,
time?
he actually.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
my ex's
Can
family
I
is from
Google this
Belleville.
and then cross check, fact
There's,
check?
yeah,
this?
you can probably find
Like a
mugshots.
huge rap sheet.
Right, right.
You're the-
Here's the story of the Case
were you
brothers.
the tallest people there?
Man, they grow them. They grow
They
them
go
big,
big down there.
big in the Midwest, man.
They do in
Big.
Iowa, Indiana,
Holy smokes!
Missouri.
I'm a small man. At 6'3", 220. I'm a small man compared to some of those boys in the cornfields. And I'm not kidding. If you go out to dinner in Belleville, Illinois, and you want a hamburger, and it's
Belleville.
over $8,
People will freak.
people are like, "That's expensive." I'm like, "Oh my god!"
You're like, I'll take 3.
Yeah. But it's also relative. You don't make very good salary in places like that.
Yeah. No, I get it. It's down on my average burger is $17-$18.
Yeah, as it should be. You're in the Gables, right? You're on you're on Giralda. You're in this beautiful rent is high.
Yep.
We were talking about that 2 weeks ago, last week, something
My
like
rent
that.
goes up 10% July 1st.
Unreal. Yeah. Yay. So don't be surprised if some prices at the Clutch are going up. He's not saying it out. I'm going to say it.
But I'm
for
a
him.
giving person, so my regulars don't worry about it, right?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, all right?
Don't worry about
I'm
it.
gonna get all the tourists and
Give you extra sauce.
Yeah, extra clutch sauce for you.
There you go.
But talking back about just the changes in the restaurant game, it's just like I try to educate people constantly. Like, if you're trying to get Clutch Burger on Uber Eats, sorry, can't happen anymore. And it used to be, like during the shutdown, obviously it was one of our only avenues of revenue.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they take, for those that don't know, Uber Eats takes 30%.
That is
net.
correct. 30%. So this is how this math works. In order to recover the cost from a third-party delivery, so DoorDash, Grubhub, Postmates, the rest of them, they all basically have the same pricing structure where the restaurant per order has to pay 30% of the check. Restaurant math. A restaurant will make 10% profit at the end of the day after they pay for the gas, the lights, the employees, the insurance, everything else. They margin 10%. So if you take 30% of the check, DoorDash, that is a negative 20% revenue. Okay, so that means that every time.
Thank you, Uber. Thank you guys that
Yay.
can't walk 4
Yay.
blocks or drive 1 mile to pick up your food.
So-
Love you.
So what I have done in the past is I will have a different pricing structure for DoorDash, and it literally takes, if I have something that's $10,
No, it's 15.
it's now 15. And so I unfortunately,
See,
for the convenience of those folks that are sitting at home, and because DoorDash is literally created a unsustainable environment for restaurants. And I'm not thanking you, DoorDash. I'm not thanking you. You know, I use DoorDash. I use third-party deliveries. But you've really created an environment where you've taken away the sustainability of restaurants. So no, thank you. Oh man,
Well put.
sorry,
Well
that's
put.
me.
No,
Every week I gotta say something controversial.
I mean, Grubhub's the only one I'll have turned on because they take 15%,
Do
which
that.
is still not
Yes.
manageable.
No.
It's just not as
that's
bad.
that's a 5% deficit.
Yeah. So hey,
Right.
Eh.
So another thing that I've suggested to restaurateurs is don't have your same brand online. So you have the Clutch Burger.
go
It's
cheaper
going to be
route.
called, it's going to be called Smoky Joe's, flat top griddle and Sons, and that has it might have the same menu. You might
restaurant
word it.
dude burgers and stuff.
Right, exactly, burgers and such and whatnot, and but that's the truth. And I've told people, you can raise your price because I don't like the idea that that I'm going to charge you a lot more when you order Grubhub than it is when you come into the restaurant. I don't like that, and I don't think people are even looking at that. And quite frankly, when you're sitting at home and you're ordering through convenience, you're paying for it.
Yeah,
and
I'm double dipping.
Right. But for the sake of my own morality and sanity, quite frankly, I was like, why don't I just call?
You have that,
Nope. It's good talk, ladies and gentlemen.
and we're out.
Glad we had this. This is Jared Case signing off.
All right. Restaurant delivery, whatever. You
Yeah,
guys are
thanks.
stupid. Real quick, coming up July 6th. It's the first Tuesday of the month, which means that's Gringo Bingo.
Gringo bingo.
Gringo Bingo, in a world where one man plays bingo and raises lots of money for different charities.
We love charities at Gringo Bingo.
See? Movie trailer voice guys
That's
here.
right, yeah.
That's actually our side gig.
Sunday.
In a world.
In a world.
So we're doing it this Sunday, which will be pretty cool. We don't have a corporate sponsor for this one because it's right around 4th of July, whatever. But I want to give a shout out to Gloria Burns. We are going to be donating half of the proceeds to Glenn Weinzheimer, who is in charge of the Smart Ride, which is the southernmost AIDS awareness, the bike ride that they do.
Oh, that is absolutely
And
fantastic.
I learned this last week that they've raised over $12 million in the last 17 years.
Holy
Isn't that
smokes,
crazy?
man.
Yeah.
That's bananas. And didn't he say all of that
Yeah.
goes to the charity? There's no resources that are used to facilitate. In other words, he's not paying himself out of this.
Exactly. And Glenn's a good dude.
Phenomenal.
We met him last week.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he actually owns a restaurant too up in Fort Lauderdale
Is that
called
right?
Bona.
No, yeah. I think I've heard it's good.
Yeah. No. Great dude. So if you want to come out and support that Gringo Bingo, it's Tuesday, July 6th.
Don't miss it.
It's at 7:00. We do awesome prizes. DJ Jermaine shows up, and he's from 94.9 Radio. Enrique Santos' sidekick.
That is
He
absolutely
donates
fantastic.
his time
That's awesome.
every month for that. And we usually raise anywhere from $1,500 to $2,500 a month playing bingo.
I love it.
Gringo.
Gringo Bingo.
And it's fun, we do different prizes. We raffle off prizes to meet people like this guy and whatnot,
Yeah.
So July 6th, write that down. Come out and say what's up. Talk to Gloria Burns. I think her email is actually, I don't know, just call the Miami Community News and ask for Gloria
There you go.
Burns, the Savage, the one and only. But another shout out to Elise Kilman from KAT Marketing for sponsoring our show.
Thank you,
Ne-
KAT Marketing.
Next week, are we bringing on who do we got next week? Do we have a special guest?
I don't know. We're gonna try to get Landa, right?
We're gonna have a special guest next week.
We
We're just
will.
not gonna tell you who
Nope.
it is.
Nope.
But coming up in July, we have David Hoffman from David's Been Here. He has over 1 million YouTube subscribers. He'll be here on July 19th. We also have Gideon Horowitz from K1 Sports. That's the go-kart track in Medley.
I love that. I'm a huge
And then we
gearhead.
can go over there afterward.
Oh, it's so
Gideon's
much fun.
my boy. Gideon, if you're watching this, I love you, brother.
So much fun.
So then we're gonna have Chef Chino from King's Dining and Entertainment. He's gonna be on here as well.
Stoked.
So we got a lot of cool stuff going on. We got Jimmy from Mojo Donuts. He'll be on here in late July. I think July 26th it is. So we got a cool lineup. So just stay tuned. Share this because this is Restaurant Dudes. It's a new show.
Restaurant Dudes.
We're just having fun.
We love it. We love you.
If you guys have any questions or you want us to talk about any specific topics, restaurant or non-restaurant related, we got you. I don't care what you want to talk about, golf or what I drink.
Doesn't matter.
How many beers I have.
Why
in
is the sky blue?
Whatever you want to talk about, we'll talk about. You want me to take Grant? You want a video of the two of us taking Grant Miller out on what I call a lap in the Gables?
We're going to do that. And it's brutal.
Yeah,
I've done it.
We'll do it.
Oof.
Whatever you guys need, we got you.
I will show up on Monday.
Well, now you guys have a blessed day, okay? We love you guys. Be good.
Peace and love.
Restaurant Dudes. Whoop, whoop.
Restaurant Dudes.
We got to come up with a theme song.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll get my dude Isaac to rap on that.
Oh, that would be so much
I'm going to bring him in here.
Oh, that would be absolutely
He's coming. Oh, dude, he's coming. You guys to see him, our dude rap.